He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kent State's offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild for the defense.
He made that defense look so out in the open field. He's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is bound to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the guy. He is priority.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ware. Boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple inches short. Kick is in the air. Cover's team was down there to corral and they made the stop and they'll mark it at the 39. The Ducks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollard, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But now, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout.
Touchdown, you can barely hear yourself. Think Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They want to run it left here. Hard running there. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Handoff from the gun. Good contact. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The golden flashes in the hurry up. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
What a phenomenal phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage going tempo.
Right back to the well. Breaks the tackle. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And the golden flashes. Back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first in the half as they'll make some adjustments. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Floats it out in space. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go right back to it. Makes his man now. They'll mark him out around short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
First down.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man in the middle. On down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he'll take this into the end zone and hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
today. Western Michigan is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Old Dominion. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Stevens. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got his man on the outside. Still on his feet at the 45. Running through contact. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there and they're down to the 24. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Stevens. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll keep it himself. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and they will be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Second and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet bullet catch is plenty to give him a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch it straight inside the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. Didn't get a whole lot of run. He picked up one or two. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. The option look. He'll toss it.
I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So a drive there of 84 yards. Pickup unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Running back searching for a hole. He fought him off for a while, and that's what they mean by gang tackling. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it. Some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Pickup of 13. First down for the offense.
Tight end in motion formation, see how the D reacts. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting off the defender. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the golden flashes. Headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw. Big guy smells it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
Number 2 with the catch and score.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Western Michigan is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Old Dominion.
Pulls it in. It's low.
That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Ducks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Able to pick up a couple down at the 27. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Herrera. Cross the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Lost a throw on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The golden flashes will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Somehow fits it into that traffic. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. And the golden flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw it. Swings it out to the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little release to the back. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. 2nd down coming up. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Takes an easy one to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get on this 3rd down play. He's looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Well, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they travel.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. can do with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the... series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas A&M's offense will take the field for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'll love to do that again, Dave.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him. They've got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. High crowd, roaring noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Aggies have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off. Bringing it back. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking up a football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this game.
Solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. The completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. To the air on second down. He's got him still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Got his man out of the backfield. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good, and that was dead solid. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They stopped him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. They'll run play action. The throw. Pulls it in. It's Webb. And all the maintenance up. One big windshield. But how about the corner? Taking on the tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Finds the tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. They'll try the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one, and 2nd and 11. This is a designed run. Able to get just a few before sliding through the hit out. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and they score on this drive with 2 runners for their offense. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down.
Such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking up the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab down the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Fires to the big fella. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Quick timeout for the offense to save precious seconds. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Trying play action. Quick strike complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Flies it up in the air. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Offense calls a timeout here. same page here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. Has to get there to move the sticks.
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So they start in a great spot, moved the ball 34 yards. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there.
First down, roughing the passer, defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 3rd down play from the gun. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the 1st half. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Ready to start the 2nd half. Alabama will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Give to the running back. Fights off the defense. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg. Finds his big tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 34 with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
The running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out of pass. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Dragged out of the air. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it. They get the turnover.
Well, this defense is eyeing the Super Bowl. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the 4th quarter, creating that fumble take.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Football, run this game out? No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Central Michigan needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
They're trailing by just 4 to Tulsa. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. pass. They got the play followed up. Oh, it's out.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
Send out the run team to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They want that clock to run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through a tackle. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him up right now. It's a really nice run.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the left side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, need open room. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that one down a little further. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
Man, that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.